So, hello and welcome back to another video. It's been a little while since the last one. I also changed channels in the process of that. So, yeah, this is on my current channel. I mean, it's going to be the channel that I use for the rest anyway. But anyways, today I am drawing Sonic. Mostly inspired by the Sonic movie, which me and my boyfriend went to see on release day, so on Friday, which was the 14th of February. Yeah. I decided to start recording this about halfway through the inking process, which is why it obviously starts halfway through. I just thought it would be interesting to film it, as I haven't filmed anything in a while. And it's a drawing for a zine I am creating for my uni course, which is based off the positive effects of gaming. And this piece is more aimed at how, like, the relationship part. So, for example, I literally went to see Sonic on Valentine's Day with my boyfriend. So, it has a lot of meaning to me, and it has like memories behind it, and that's what it's gonna like say along with it in the zine. But I will share the zine when it's finished on my Twitter and my Instagram, which I will link both below, so you can go check those out if you want. So I've been doing a lot of digital pieces lately, and not a lot of traditional. So I figured I would go back and do a traditional piece for once in a while. So I got my Copics out and I just started doing it. It was weird because it's like I haven't used them in ages, but I actually forgot how much I enjoyed using them. And I definitely want to do more art pieces with them in this year. It's kind of a shame that I haven't really been using them as much lately, but I'm trying to practice my digital art at the same time, so yeah. I really like how vibrant the Copics are, sorry, and how clean they look. It really sort of creates like a nice sort of printed feel. It will need to be edited first before I put it in the zine, because the zine's, like, the title of the project was texture, and so I've got to incorporate texture into these images, so I'm going to edit some parts to, like, have textured backgrounds instead of it all just being entirely smooth and soft. But I think that might just focus on, like, the green hill zone that's in the ring. Little spoiler for later on, but I'm sure you probably have already seen the drawing of it, so... yeah, so I've got a little bit of editing to do before it's like zine ready, but for the piece, it's finished at the end of this. Like, that's all I'm gonna do traditionally. My camera did die like halfway through the colouring process of Sonic, so like it does skip to like all his blue parts being finished, which I obviously didn't mean to, but the camera died on me, as it will do several times during this entire piece. So, in total, this piece probably took me about 2 to 3 hours. The Sonic is based off a doodle I did at work this week, and I just took a picture of it in Procreate and sort of did the entire sketch there and traced it onto a bit of Bristol board. Because in my opinion, Bristol board is best for markers because it's really smooth, so it helps them blend really nicely. Some of my markers are a little bit dry. I don't know if you can notice that in the video, but some of them are quite juicy because I filled them up, but some of them are dry, so... yeah, sorry I keep saying I wrote down what I wanted to say, and it's still making me say It's amazing. It's great. So... lately, I have been focusing on taking commissions, which has honestly really helped me financially. So commissions are available on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll also leave my email in the description so you can email me to talk about a commission. I've been mostly doing commissions of my like icon style, which is the same style that is used in my icon on my YouTube channel, so you can go and take a look there. Sorry again. So if you're interested in like your character, your OC, your friend, family, anything, if you're interested, just hit me up and we can arrange a price. So I'm also working on another sketchbook, which means the sketchbook tour is going to be coming very soon because I've almost finished it, which I'm pretty impressed with because it's a pretty big sketchbook and I rarely finish sketchbooks. So there'll be another video that's coming soon, but you can keep an eye on all this on my Twitter, which again will be linked below. I've also been trying to like draw bodies a little bit more lately, but I'm not getting on very well, so I haven't really shown any of that, but that will all be shown in the sketchbook tour because I'm just going to show everything. It's a bit easier. So anyway, back to the drawing. Here I am colouring in the ring. I wanted it to have like a glowing effect, so I sort of did it darker on the inside and it gets lighter, and then like the lightest yellow sort of goes outside the lines to sort of give the effect that it's glowing. I don't know if I did it very well, but I think it looks fine. I used like every yellow I had to try and create like a nice even blend, but on camera it looks kind of green for some reason, but I can assure you they're all yellows. You'll tell they're yellow when I start adding green to the piece. Yeah, so here I am just going over the lines to kind of do like a glowy effect. I don't know, let me know if you guys think it works or not. I think it does, but I'm not entirely sure. So the scene in the middle was actually like one of the hardest things to do because I didn't want to do it with an outline because obviously I want Sonic to be the main focus and this is kind of like the background. So obviously Sonic's got like the big thick outline to make him bolder and stand out. So I drew all this with pencil, sort of lightly erased it, and now I'm going back in, sort of just drawing over it all with the markers. And as you can see here, the markers look very bold and bright, which I do fix in the end. I end up sort of going over it with another marker to sort of tone it down. I think my camera also dies here. Maybe. I feel like it did. I think it dies here. So I sort of finish like the soil, because obviously that's quite time consuming doing all the little squares. But I think it turned out alright. I think you can tell what it is, which is obviously what I wanted. Yeah, so I don't think it looks too bad. And you could definitely tell what it is, which helps. The grass was kind of hard. Yeah, as you can see, like, here it's just gone to it being practically finished. The grass was kind of hard. The sky obviously needed to be blue. So I just found a light blue and ended up going with that. So, just a cut, English. Just a light layer of the light blue. And then I start going on to doing the grass, which I've tried to get like the effect of like the loop, but I'm not entirely sure if it works. But it is only the background piece in the end, so it's just for background, and it's probably going to be like overlaid with a texture digitally anyway, so it will look fine in the final zine. But I actually I like the colours that I've used for the grass. Like the greens are very bright and vibrant. I was going off one of the clips from the movie trailers where Sonic is in Green Hill Zone, and so I was sort of using that as a reference. Here you can see I'm sort of blending all the greens kind of together with the same shade to sort of make it not as bold and in your face, because it's a background image after all. And you can see kind of little stumps that I've made to start drawing the palm trees as well, and adding more blue apparently. Here's the palm trees. The palm trees were really satisfying to do actually. like, especially with like the brush tip. It just felt really satisfying. I don't know what it is about it, but it feels really nice. So I'm just sort of finishing off any gaps in the background piece, so there isn't any bits that's white and empty, because that's not what I want. It's meant to be like the teleportation rings that he has to like teleport to different worlds, but this is obviously his home world. So I'm just sort of adding like fine little trees, fine little details. And I do end up going over it all with the yellow to make it sort of seem like it's all glowing and it's not like as bold and bright, if you know what I mean. You might not know what I mean, but like, yeah, here I'm just going over it in yellow. And I did get the wrong colour yellow for starters, which is funny. So yeah, this is pretty much the end of the video here. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm actually really happy how this turned out. If you like what I do, please comment and like and subscribe. I dropped the camera there as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys again. Bye!